Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for Miami, at the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Victor Oladipo is out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Lowry, good.
Well, terrific read from Jimmy Butler. He is unwilling to get sped up. He knows when to place the pass and where.
The drive by Paul. And here's Crowder from the arc. They get the rebound. Ayton passes to Crowder. Ayton against Lowry. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Butler against Bridges. Pass to Crowder. Out to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. Deflected by Butler.
Nice anticipation from Jimmy Butler. Send it back, sir.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Oladipo outside. It's Adebayo, high post. He's against Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. Lowry, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
And here are the Heat now. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Outside Butler. Outside Tucker. Down low. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Now here's Paul. Crowder outside. Wide open look. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
To me, you've got to run this guy off his shots. Jay Crowder is a good catch-and-shoot jump shooter.
Lowry against Paul. Oladipo outside. Back to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Ayton. Adebayo, that's good.
Continuing to evolve his game. I like when Adebayo takes and makes mid-range J's.
Lowry against Paul. Out to Bridges. Takes the 3. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. For 3, Oladipo. Phoenix grabs the miss. Paul into the lane, over Lowry, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second.
That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
This guy is so good at getting his man in the air. You know you shouldn't bite on the pump fake by Chris Paul. Yeah, good luck, defender. It's so good.
1:56 left in the opening quarter. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
A minute 35 left in the first quarter. Paul against Lowry. Outside Booker from the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It goes on Victor Oladipo. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. Phoenix no good that time either.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside Tucker. Pass to Lowry. 4 on the clock. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns leading. Now Paul. Bridges outside. Butler with a steal. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Oladipo. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
And he makes the first.
Shooting for Phoenix, DeAndre Ayton.
Ayton hits them both. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And here's Oladipo. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Left side Butler. They need this. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, you almost feel bad for the defender here, right? He tries to challenge Jimmy Butler's shot, times it pretty well, but gets tricked by the pump fake. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Suns ahead.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And so, in the game for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Lowry. Oladipo outside. Left side Butler. It's not going to go for him. Crowder with it. Outside Paul. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Well, that's an example of the long arms of Victor Oladipo. He really makes it difficult with his defense.
Pass to Adebayo. Bridges against Lowry. Clock at 6. Driving inside. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. The drive by Paul. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Off target from outside. Miami trailing. To the paint. Here's Oladipo. Inside. And Lowry with the basket on the assist from Oladipo. Lowry's got his second bucket of the night.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Outside for Booker. No good on the triple. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And he lobs it up. Adebayo, no good.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his third foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Bridges with it. Now guarded by Butler. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Stolen by Lowry. Outside Butler. Crowder with a steal. Up top Paul. He's guarded by Lowry. Right side Paul. Bridges outside. Pulls up. And too long on the shot.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Paul against Butler. And it's Paul off the drive. Hayden finds Paul. Drills it from deep. Paul's got 5.
And we've begun to see their three-point shooting slip a little this quarter.
And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
Outside Booker. Ayton, a screen on Oladipo. Paul against Lowry. Outside for Booker. 5 to shoot. Over Oladipo. Second chance shot. Here's Ayton. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. A line change here for Miami.
For the Suns, DeAndre Ayton.
I'll tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly, and DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
Pass to Dedmon. Here's Strus. This one for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Booker goes in. Can't hit that one. And Miami will go the other way with it.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Pass to Hero. Here's Dedmon. Booker defending. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Strus. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to... And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Suns leading. We've got Markieff Morris. Also Dwayne Dedmon out there. And it's Hero in at the 2 guard. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Payne drives. The kick out to Johnson. Buries it from 3. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Hero outside. Morris outside. 6 on the shot clock.
Phoenix foul. Landry Shaman. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Dedmon. It's stolen by Johnson.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Here's Vincent. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Strus with the bucket.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
Payne on the bounce. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Suns lead by 7.
Not exactly sure what the defense is thinking. You know he's going to be aggressive coming out of the half.
Pass to Dedmon. Back to Hero. Here's Vincent, defended by Payne. 5 on the clock. The baseline J is on the way, and that one hits the back iron.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. McGee, a screen on Hero. To the middle. Picked it out of midair. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Pass to Strus. Morris on the wing. Here's Dedmon. Covered by McGee. Dedmon inside. Working on McGee. Right side Payne. Here's Nader. Back to Payne. The kick out to Johnson. Phoenix no good that time either. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
Payne drives. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Suns lead by 9.
You know, I've got to say, defensively, the effort simply hasn't been there this half. They've got to pick up their energy.
Pass to Strus. He takes it in. Oh, they need this. Dedmon, no good.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Here's Shaman. Back to Payne. Banked it in off the glass. And now an 11-point Phoenix lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Hero outside. Elbow shot on the way, and it comes off the front of the rim. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Payne on the bounce. The shot misses, and Miami will go the other way with it. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Strus, defended by Payne. Strus's shot is off.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
With the drive, the kick out to Johnson. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
Get out of your seat. Let's hear it.
Here's Lowry. And so in the game for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Tucker. Another shot. Adebayo, that's good.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
Pass to Bridges. The three, 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Lets the three fly. Clock at 6. That's tipped. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. For 3, Booker hits the trifecta. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oladipo with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. Adebayo up top. Oladipo outside. Outside for Butler. 4 on the clock. On the take, and it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. And it's Paul off the drive. 3-pointer, Bridges. Adebayo grabs the board.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Phoenix has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Stolen by Lowry. To the inside. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Paul passes to Crowder. And he drives in. Shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Suns lead by 12.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. From downtown. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
If you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
Lowry against Paul. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Now Crowder puts up a 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
We know this. Jay Crowder is an effective shooter. Someone who can shoot the 3 well. You've got to get into his space.
Lowry against Paul. Now Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the Heat score.
That's a really good job by Tucker reading the defense. Just carving out some space from mid-range.
For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Outside Paul. Out to the wing. Payton finds Paul. The 3. And the Suns get another 3.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Tucker up top. Pass to Adebayo. And he lays it up and in.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Suns.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And BA, can you say big time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Chris Paul.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Pass to Butler. Fires the three. Here's Tucker. And Aiden pulls it down. And here's Paul. So it's the Suns winning this one easily.
End of the game.
Exceptional effort on the road.
his speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brett, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3-slot. Young against Lowry. Passes it to Oladipo. Outside Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Oladipo against Bogdanovich. Oladipo misses. Young up top to the wing on the left. Capella finds Young. Outside Collins. Out to the right wing. Reddish the pass to Collins. Bangs home the trifecta. Collins has got the first points up on the board for the Hawks.
How about that? Getting better and better from distance, John Collins, with a nice shot there.
Lowry dishes to Butler. And the pass to Tucker. Here's Adebayo. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. There are numerous problems that Trae Young presents, but Coach is focused on Young's shooting. After watching the tape, Coach said he'll instruct his defenders to pick up Young as soon as he crosses half court. He emphasized that's not hyperbole. Can't say they don't respect his range. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Butler. After the miss from Trae Young. Butler kicks to Lowry. Adebayo with this screen on Young. Lowry inside the line. And here comes the break. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
Now, here's Adebayo. Good on the shot.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and is still focused enough to score.
Pass to Reddish. The dish to Capella. 1:43 left here in the first quarter. Collins, a screen on Butler. The 3. Offensive rebound.
Well, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
Lowry looking around. Right side, Butler. Back to Lowry. Oladipo outside. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Hawks. Bogdanovich inside. Guarded by Oladipo. Collins kicks to Reddish. From downtown, Capella the pass to Reddish. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Atlanta leading by 4. Bogdanovich goes in. Butler with the ball. And it's Reddish picking him up. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Tucker has it in the corner. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Miami no good on that time either. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. A reverse, and he sinks the layup.
Trae Young.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Left side Lowry. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks ahead.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Butler and Tucker up in the forward spot. Victor Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Fires, high post. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Young, good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Tipped away. He kicks to Butler. Capella with it. Lowry picks him up. Now here's Reddish. He's covered closely. Young in the corner. From deep. Doesn't go for him. Now the Heat take it the other way. Down low. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Heat trail by 6. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Rebound by the Hawks. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season. So I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
Pass to Tucker, beyond the arc. And no good that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Capella, the pass to Young. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Capella, kicks it to Collins. To the left side wing. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Oladipo. Lowry has the open look. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Bogdanovich finds Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Young in the corner. 2 minutes. Collins setting the pick for Young. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Young pass to Collins. And here's Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The Hawks again can't hit.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Outside Lowry. Back to Tucker. Over Collins. And the shot no good. A bit short.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
It's deflected. Here's Adebayo. Here's Butler. Up and in on the way. Now just a 4-point Hawks lead.
Butler with the ball up in the air just sniffs that one out. He goes in and rips it down.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. High post Young. Looking to end his cold spell. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, you really want to stay down on any kind of fake like that, so Trae Young does a nice job of coaxing the defense.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for Collins. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And it's Williams in for Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. And the three ball is good. Young's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Hero, that's a 2-point. Oh, and the buzzer beat is good.
Resourceful move there.
Miami Heat.
Thanks, David.
13.
And whoops.
The Hawks 19.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And Brent, the wrinkle added to the playoff format for 2021, the play-in tournament really became a hot button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Williams. Gallinari is out there with Hunter. Then it's DeJuan Wright, and it's Jang in at the center position. Here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
Nice to see Gallo with a head of steam, and he throws down the hammer jam.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Dedmon finds Morris. To the middle. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Hero.
How about Hero? Gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
And Wright, here we go. And Wright throws it down hard.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Here's Strus. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Dedmon. Second chance shot. Shoots it. Hero, no good. The Hawks leading by 3. Williams looking around. He dishes it to Jang. Over Dedmon. They get the rebound. Now Hunter. The second chance effort. And it's Hunter with the jam.
You got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
Here's Vincent. Inside and stolen by Hunter. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Right outside. Gallinari outside. In the corner, it's Hunter. And there's the pass to Jang. It's up a 3. He doesn't hit that one. The Heat trail by 5. 1:43 left to play in the third. To the left wing. Now, here's Dedmon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Hero kicks to Morris. There's the drive. Over Gallinari. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Outside Williams. Traps in the tray. And now it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
You never know what Lou Williams is going to pull off, especially when he's working the screen and roll game.
58 seconds left here in the third quarter. Hero passes to Dedmon. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
The Hawks leading by 8. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Collins. Young outside. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Oladipo with the ball. Pass to Butler. And they get it. Hits it from three-point range. Butler's got 5 points so far.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And Young, here we go. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And here's Young from the arc. He's off on that one. And so it's Atlanta bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass on a platter.
Oh, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They've led by as much as 10. Collins kicks to Reddish. Butler with the steal. Lowry against Young. Lowry passes to Oladipo. Adebayo with the ball. And Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big man.
The Hawks leading by 5. Capella with a screen on Lowry. To the paint. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Outside Lowry. Dishes to Tucker. 5 to shoot. Pulls up. The shot by Lowry, no good. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
The turnaround jumper. Knocked loose.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Bogdanovich. Count it. Good. And the Hawks lead by 9.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Butler on the way. And there's the drive. To Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 8 points for Bam Adebayo.
You hear the word versatility so much associated with Bam Adebayo and his game. And the mid-range is coming along as well.
And Young kicks to Reddish. The kick out to Young. Here's Capella. Pass to Reddish. Now Young. Passes it to Reddish. Another shot. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Oladipo misses. Atlanta leading by 7. Young outside. From deep 3-point range. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Lowry passes to Adebayo. 1:03 left in the 4th quarter of this one. To the inside. Collins with some nice D for Atlanta. They've gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter, so they are 2 of 6. Young against Lowry. Back to Bogdanovich. Young outside. Launches a 3. Again, Young missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Lowry against Young. He kicks it to Capella, right wing. And so it's Atlanta with the W. All right, David, great.
comes to mind.
Here we go. Wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, 3 of the best all-time rebound.
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA.
Good evening.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. 2 lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
Oh, I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sinks the three-pointer. Conley's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Jazz.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That 3-point opportunity for Mike Conley. Yes, sir.
Adebayo, high post. Gobert on him. Lowry inside the line. Here's Tucker. Gobert pulls it in.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Great open look there.
He will be unguardable if he starts making shots consistently from this distance. Turn the lights out.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell is leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Conley dishes to O'Neal. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
O'Neal.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
That's a 2 from Butler. Lowry against Conley. Tucker buries the long-range jumper.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Conley feeling it out. Plenty of space. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Butler in the corner. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
That's what you call an intimidating finish. Tucker's explosive leaping ability on full display, guys.
Lowry against Conley. Mitchell wide open. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Conley against Lowry. With the drive. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
In the corner, it's Robinson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Utah leading by 7. Conley left side. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Conley the pass to Bogdanovich. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Fires the 3. To the paint. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by the Heat. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Tucker driving the lane. Stolen by O'Neal. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed for your guard? Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. 44 seconds left to play in the first. Butler dishes to Tucker. Here's Lowry. He can't get it to go. Gobert with the defensive effort. There's O'Neal with the three. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 9-point game. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Back to Lowry. Lets it go with the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one.
That's a great dunk.
Great
That is
catch.
an athletic freak.
Wow.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
Kyle Lowry sees an opportunity to put the ball on the deck and takes advantage.
And so it's the Utah Jazz in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get
And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in sharp.
It's a real life momentum.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall, to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win. That pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard.
Mike
Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Lowry against Conley. Lowry passes to Butler. Good ball movement here by the Heat. From outside, off the mark. Jazz leading by 9. There's O'Neal with the 3. The putback, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Lowry against Conley. Here's Tucker. And the 3 off target. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. 6th Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys,
they are fun to watch and a handful. DA thanks. So Utah ends up going with a new group. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Ingles kicks to Whiteside. 6 on the shot clock. Into the lane. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. And they double up Butler. Pass to Robinson. Back to Butler. Fires the 3. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Jazz leading by 9. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. It's tipped. Clarkson looking for an opening. Pass to Whiteside. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
First team foul.
Butler on the way. The pass to Robinson. to Butler. 6 to shoot. In the corner, it's Robinson. Stolen by Clarkson. Stolen by Tucker. Three-pointer, Lowry. Now Robinson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's deflected, and they get it back. Lowry against Clarkson. Second shot opportunity. Rebound, Utah.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Ingles dishes to Gay. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. And the Jazz lead by 11.
And I like the energy of Gay, especially inside. He's incredible at getting to his spots in the paint.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Goes up on the high post. Good. He hits the jump shot. Lowry's got his second bucket.
Kyle Lowry doesn't need a lot of room to get his jump shot off. Gets to the mid-range sweet spot and lets it fly.
Oni passes to Clarkson. Oh, Whiteside in position. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low, stolen by Gay. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Whiteside against Butler. Here's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Clarkson outside. No good on the 3. Up in time. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Utah Jazz in control with the 9-point.
Your Miami Heat.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Jazz, 22.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got Tyler Hero. Dwayne Dedman is out there with Haslem. Then it's Vincent, and it's Strus in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the 4 for Miami.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Vincent the pass to Strus. Just 4 to shoot. Fires for 3. Vincent misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And Dedman throws it down.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Heat trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes to Strus. Now, Hero. He's covered by Clarkson. Dedman in the corner. Clock at 6. He kicks it to Haslem. There's Hero with the 3. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedman. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Jazz leading by 10. Here's Clarkson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Gay inside. Haslam's there. Gay, that's good.
and it's always nice seeing Gabe put it down on the deck, utilizing that speed and just kind of blowing by the defense.
Pass to Hero. Here's Dedmon. That shot off. So Utah will take it the other way. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. And stolen by Whiteside. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Now, here's Whiteside. Dedmon defending.
2 minutes.
For the three. He can't get that one to fall. Pass to Haslam. Inside. Stolen by Clarkson. Here we go. One-on-one. Knocked away. Haslam with it. Gabe hits him up defensively. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
There's O'Neal with the three. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Back to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebound by the Heat.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Strus. Covered by Mitchell. The pass to Hero. Vincent, the pass to Haslam. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by Hero.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. That one doesn't go. Now the Heat take it the other way. Here's Hero. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Hero's got his first basket of the night.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
A three from Bogdanovich. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz. Now Hero. Gobert with the block. That will count. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Utah Jazz looking at a 13.
Fans, welcome your Miami.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Tucker. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat, trailing by 13. Here's Mitchell. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Lowry passes to Tucker. Outside, Robinson. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist from Tucker.
You know, that an area where Tucker continues to improve, making the extra pass.
And here is Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Tucker. And Miami shooting terribly up to this point. Just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Butler with the steal. Back to Robinson. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Well, terrific read from Jimmy Butler. He is unwilling to get sped up. He knows when to place the pass and where.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Kicks to O'Neal. Going inside. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Tries again. And the layup is good. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Lowry against Conley. Adebayo with a screen on Conley. Outside for Robinson. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Tucker. Over Bogdanovich. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's Mitchell missing. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Tucker. Robinson on the wing. Offline with his 3. Utah leading by 10. A clear look for Mitchell. And that one goes long.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Lowry against Conley. And it's Lowry penetrating, puts the move on. He takes it up and lays it in. Lowry's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Heat.
Yeah, this guy has spent a lot of his career in the painted area and knows how to finish. Kyle Lowry inside.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Robinson for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
To the right side. Adebayo against Gobert. Pass to Tucker. Outside Butler. From past the arc. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Utah has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
Boy, that's intelligence and effort for Tucker. Picking the ball cleanly, igniting the fast break.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Lowry. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
The pass to Adebayo. We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Robinson. Yes! And now they trail by just 4. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell against Robinson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
16 seconds left in the game. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
And so it's Utah with the win. They senior. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate in the painted area.
And so off the tip, it's Miami. Now here's Lowry. Into the lane. Soft touch off the glass.
A bulky, quick-footed guard. I love when Lowry takes initiative and dives inside.
Ball against Lowry.
Blocking foul called on PJ Tucker. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Bridges. Takes it inside. Back to Aiden. Fires from the corner. Aiden, no good.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And here's Paul. Outside for Booker. Over Oladipo. Booker can't get it to go. And here are the Heat. Takes a three. The shot by Oladipo, no good. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, throwing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Now here's Oladipo. Lowry outside. Outside Tucker. Let's go with a three. The Suns clear it.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Paul into the lane. Launches it. And the Suns get it back. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. Butler finds Oladipo. Lowry outside. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Lowry's got 5 points.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Bridges outside. Pass to Aiden. Outside for Booker. Bridges against Butler. Back to Booker. Trying to get back on track. Knocks down the long J.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
Lowry outside. Adebayo against Aiden. Pass to Butler. Oh, deflected. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Oladipo. Adebayo. It's good on the putback.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Ball against Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And it's Paul off the drive. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Left side Tucker. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Paul against Lowry. And Paul gets it to go. And that'll tie this game up.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
Pass to Oladipo. Lets it go from deep. And again, Miami with a triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Out to the right wing. Aiden passes to Paul. for three. Another three for Phoenix.
Oh, and they might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
Inside, here's Tucker over Crowder. Tucker, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Outside Paul. Fast break Miami. And here's Butler outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. Here's Paul. Driving in. It's all tied in Phoenix. And quarter number 2 will get underway.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on again.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
The defense has to bottle him up before Jay Crowder gets it going. Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Outside Booker. Pass to Paul. Bridges with it. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. Yep, that one goes. And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Now here's Lowry. 5 points in the game. It's Adebayo, high post. He's against Ayton. And here's Butler outside. Lowry against Paul. There's the drive. Back to Crowder. Pass to Booker. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. To the right side. Lowry against Paul. Outside Butler. Oladipo on the wing. No good on the 3. The Suns leading. Knocked away. And stolen by Adebayo. To the middle. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
This is where Oladipo goes in and has no fear of drawing some contact. Nice job of getting through the defense.
Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Now here's Oladipo. He's got 5. Here's Tucker. And the layup falls.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
The Suns have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Ayton, the screen on Lowry. Paul with it, guarded by Adebayo. For 3, Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Bridges has got his first 3 points of the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Butler. Crowder with a steal. Outside Paul. And a miss there on the triple. Miami trailing. Oladipo outside. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from the 3-point line in the second. Booker goes in. Denied by Adebayo.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Outside Paul. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bridges outside. The three is up. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Phoenix has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Fires from deep. Paul shot is off.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Oh man, 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Bridges outside. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Right side Tucker. Here's Butler. Tries to snap the cold streak. And he takes it up and lays it in. Butler's gotten his first bucket of the night. Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Lowry. Out to Bridges. From outside the arc. Phoenix no good that time either.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Outside Butler. Lowry outside. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Suns ahead. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Dwayne Dedmon, Markieff Morris out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Vincent in at point. Hero outside. Pass to Strus. Shot clock at 5. Here's Vincent. Three-pointer. Here's Dedmon. Kicks it to Hero. Morris outside. It's stolen by Johnson. And here's Payne outside. And the Suns get another 3.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
Pass to Strus. Here's Vincent, defended by Payne. Hero outside. 3 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
The kick out to Johnson. Left side Payne. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Now here's Hero. Tight defense on him. Will it go? And he sinks the layup.
Hero sticking with it through contact. That's not easy.
The Suns have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. It's Shamet on the wing. Back to Payne. Driving to the basket. Got a hand on it. Hero on the wing. Fires the 3. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. From deep three-point range, Strus grabs the miss. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Vincent, defended by Payne. Morris can't hit.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Payne drives, and the layup is good off the glass. Payne's got 5.
This has been the reoccurring theme of the second half. Inconsistency getting stops.
Pass to Morris, launches a 3, called in by McGee.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
McGee with a steal. Now Johnson, back to Payne. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Miami has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. It's tipped. And now the Suns fast break. Pass to McGee. Now here's Payne. There's the triple. McGee passes to Payne. Here's Shamet. 6 on the shot clock. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Shamet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Down low. Here's Dedmon. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Really moves well out there, Dedmon, for a guy his size. And you check out the lift on that dunk.
And here we go. The Heat fast break. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum, stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Payne outside. It's hauled in by the Heat.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Offensive rebound. Oh, McGee with the block.
Miami foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. In for the Heat.
7 seconds left in the third. Ball for 3. And we've reached the end of the third. Suns ahead, up 9. After a quick break,
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Come on, fans.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Miami trailing. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Oladipo. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And the team is going to rely on Bam for those kind of big-time plays.
Ball with it. Right side Booker. 4-3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Lowry outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Lowry against Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. 18 feet out. Again, the Suns good for 2.
He is a master craftsman when he gets inside and carves out space at the mid-range. CP3 with another deuce.
Inside. Stolen by Ayton. Paul against Butler. Bridges outside. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Oladipo on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Now Adebayo. Lays it up and banks it in.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler. That time you leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Pass to Booker. Three-pointer. The rebound by Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's Tucker. And there's the rejection.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
Now Booker. Going inside. And he banks in the layup. And the Suns lead by 12. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Suns.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on D from them tonight.
Lowry into the lane. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Paul for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Oladipo. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Well, Oladipo has good size, one of the bigger guards in the league, weighing 210, and that strength helps out.
Lowry against Paul. Ayton with it. Back to Paul. Crowder outside. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Butler against Bridges. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Phoenix has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the 4th quarter. Lowry against Paul. Left side Booker. Screen by Bridges. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. That one off the back iron and out. Outside Tucker. Adebayo against Ayton. From the high post. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Paul for 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And the layup is good.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Up top, Paul. Here's the 3. That one doesn't drop. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding.
got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away. And it's the Hawks to start out. So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Lowry out there with Oladipo. And it's Butler at the small forward spot.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trey makes quick reads and great decisions.
Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
Now, here is Young. Here he goes. The dish to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
At Collins' size, it's impressive just how active he is. Leading by example.
Here's Oladipo, outside Butler. A three-pointer, no good. We played just over a minute here in the first. Out to the right wing. Driving inside. And Reddish with the slam.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Pass to Tucker. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Oladipo. Miami no good on that time either. Hawks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And Reddish with the slam.
I need a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now, here's Lowry. Oladipo outside. Trains the three-pointer.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Young outside. Out left to the wing. And the wide-open shot from Reddish. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight. Lowry passes to Adebayo. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And that one's good by Butler.
There's Butler's competitive streak right back at you from distance.
Young against Lowry. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Lowry. Three-pointer. Butler. The shot comes out. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Oladipo. Young outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And here's Lowry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Tucker with the ball. Working on Collins. Tips it. Adebayo on the foul.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
The Hawks leading by 5. Young looking around. Capella with a screen on Lowry. Young passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
Oladipo outside. Kicks it to Lowry. Pulls from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Young left side. lays it up off the glass.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level, and that's where he's a complete threat.
Here's Lowry. Rebound, Atlanta. Young outside. Over to the wing. Here's Capella. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in control.
All right, let's just come to the door. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the three, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Lowry. Outside, Bogdanovich. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Adebayo against Capella. Collins in the post. There's the pass to Collins. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
Now, here's Butler. He's got 5. Now, here's Lowry. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Young passes to Capella. He kicks to Reddish. Right side, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. Collins a screen on Adebayo. Capella the pass to Collins. Slammed home and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Oladipo finds Adebayo. Oladipo against Bogdanovich. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Young dishes to Collins. Back to Young. Bogdanovich looking around. Now the pass to Young. Pass to Capella. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. It's stolen by Lowry. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Heat trail by 10. Outside Lowry.
2 minutes.
Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Capella. Off the left rim and out. Young inside. Now recovering. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Shoots. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Butler. Can they get it? It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now, here's Reddish. He has 7. Reverses. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Reddish has got 9.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Hero passes to Dedmon. There's the pass to Vincent. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dedmon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Lou Williams.
The thing about Dedmon, doesn't have a lot of go-to moves, but his activity causes havoc.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wright. Drives to the hoop. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Hero passes to Dedmon. To the wing right side. Down low. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chang. Hero with it. Here's Strus.
And the defense by Lou, using his experience and quickness to get in good position.
And so it's Atlanta. Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
17.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, you gotta like what Cam Reddish has done in this game so far.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. We've got Hero. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Vincent. And it's Strus in at the 3. Here's Dedmon. Passes to Hero. Driving in. And the rejection by Chang. The Hawks leading by 11. To the paint. Here's Gallinari. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Gallinari's got the first bucket of the third here for the Hawks. Vincent the pass to Dedmon. Here's Strus. Pass to Vincent. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by the Hawks. And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19. A decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
Hunter, no one around him. No good from outside. And Morris has got the ball here for Miami. It's a 13-point game. And so Miami again turning it over. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Wright looking around. Hunter on the wing. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hunter. And the layup falls. Hunter's got his first points of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Vincent the pass to Dedmon. Pass to Strus. And stolen by Wright. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And finished off by Jang.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Vincent. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Outside Williams. Takes it inside. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now, Hero. He's guarded by Williams. Now, Hero. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hero's got his first bucket in this one.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Wright dishes to Jang. There's the triple. And Wright gets it to go on the assist by Jang. Wright's got 5.
The assist totals, Devin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Dedmon. 1:16 left to play in the third. Vincent misses. Atlanta leading by 18. Here's Gallinari. It's Dedmon with the rebound. He'd have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And the wide open shot from Morris. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Right outside. Jang inside. Dedmon's there. And finished off by Jang.
Oh, and look at his man just go flying by him after the shot fake.
And it might be humiliating for the defender, but it feels oh so good on the other side. My goodness. Now, Hero. And stolen by Jang. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Hunter for 3. Williams passes to Jang. Gallinari wide open. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 5.
He'll do this to you all day. Gallinari working off the ball, getting the look he wants.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Vincent. Here's Dedmon. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Right outside with 1 on the clock. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Hawks leading by 18. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now Tucker, after the missed 3 from Trae Young. The wide open look here for Oladipo. Reddish grabs the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Young. There's the 3. The pass to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 4 on the clock. Passes it to Reddish. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Kicks it to Tucker. The putback. And at last, they get one to fall. Tucker's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Heat. Lowry against Young. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And the Hawks lead by 18.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
Inside, Oladipo. It's not going to go for him. Ready by Bogdanovich. Pass to Reddish. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. That one falls.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
The Heat trail by 20.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lowry kicks it to Tucker. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Over to the left wing. Adebayo finds Tucker. 5 on the clock. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Bogdanovich.
They've gotten careless, Kevin, no doubt about it, with their turnovers in the second half.
Shots good from Young. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Hawks?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
That is the pass to Bogdanovich. It's tipped. It's stolen by Adebayo. To the inside. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
An explosive athlete who finishes with power. Bam, getting people out of their seats.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Now, here is Young. From deep. Rebound by Butler.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Outside Lowry. Out to the wing. Down low. Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. Here's Lowry. Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got 6 in the quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Hawks.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Trae Young.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Now, here is Young. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires from the wing. That one, no good. And Miami the other way now. Here's the 3. The kick out to Oladipo. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And there's Oladipo on the assist by Lowry.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Here's Miami now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, opponents worry about Oladipo's quickness attacking the basket, which really helps him create good looks from the perimeter.
Capella finds Young. Back to Capella. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, thank you.
Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And so off the tip, it's Miami. Well, we think of these teams and we think of defense, Doris, and that usually leads to a pretty hard-fought game.
BA, every inch of real estate between the lines will be contested tonight. Neither of these teams will give an inch. I expect it to be tight, physical, and hard-fought.
The shot by Oladipo, no good. On offense, here's Utah. Left side, Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. And it's Miami with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Stolen by Conley. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Conley against Adebayo. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. For 3, Oladipo. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Victor Oladipo makes just enough threes that you've got to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Conley against Lowry. The 3 ball. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Conley against Lowry. Adebayo, good look. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And stolen by Adebayo. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Lowry against Conley. Butler passes to Adebayo.
And sometimes you just overpass. I mean, that would have been a good time to just go up with it.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
Well, you get a sense of the touch that Donovan Mitchell has as part of his arsenal. Inside the painted area, he can finish with either hand. That's a pretty play.
Now here's Lowry. Now Oladipo. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Conley. Here's Bogdanovic. Stolen by Lowry. Oladipo's got space. Bearing his second of 3 attempts. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
For 3, O'Neal. He buries it from 3. And this game is tied up now.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Pass to Butler. Here's Tucker. No good with the triple. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Gets a hand on it. Outside for Mitchell. Over to the wing. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Mitchell. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Adebayo, that's good.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Conley up top. He's guarded by Lowry. Back to Conley. To the paint. Gobert, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
A nice shot by Butler.
Well, a big part of the offense built around the skills of Jimmy Butler. Off the bounce, catch and shoot, you name it, he's got it.
And here's Conley. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And Lowry with the defensive effort. Inside. Tucker, no good. Outside Mitchell. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Lowry. Here's Mitchell. There's the drive, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is explosive athletically. Put it on the deck. Go ahead, Serge.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
No good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Heat. They're up.
All right,
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Kyle Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Butler in at the small forward position.
There's a tenacity to Donovan Mitchell. Even with physical defense, this guy just finds a way to convert.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Now here's Adebayo. Lowry outside. Oladipo outside. Off target with the 3. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Conley with the ball. Now Oladipo defending. O'Neal on the wing. Butler with a steal. And stolen by Gobert. Out left to the wing. From deep, Conley. Rebounded by Butler.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Lowry, good.
Not a shoot-first point guard, but make no mistake, Lowry can shoot from range consistently when given the opportunity.
Lowry against Conley. Right side, Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Lowry. The Jazz making their last shot. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Conley. Down low. Bogdanovich. Conley on the attack. That puts him in the lead. Conley's gotten his first basket of the night. And Doris, you know a thing or two about dropping dimes from your college playing days. I've seen it. So in your opinion, who's the best passer in the league today?
Boy, this is not an easy answer, B.A. Chris Paul is going to go in the Hall of Fame as a point guard, and he manned that position for a good decade. He was one of the best in the business. But if I were saying best ever and best right now, it's hard for me to go away from LeBron James. His vision, his creativity, his ability to make the game easy for his teammates, I'd say LeBron James.
Now here's Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining.
There's the 3.
2 minutes.
And Tucker pulls it down.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger. He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Lowry against Conley. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. From deep. And he misses the shot again. Only 2 of 7 in this one. For 3, Oladipo. Butler passes to Oladipo. And Gobert with a block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says no, sir.
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
A line change here for Utah. Here's Whiteside. The shot no good. And it's Miami the other way. Here's Vincent. Offline with a 3. Utah's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Gay outside. Counted from distance. Gay's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Morris left side. Pass to Vincent. Pascal with the steal. It's Ingles with the drive. On the wing, Ingles. Up in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we're through the... And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Utah with it. It's a 3-point game. Eric Pascal is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Clarkson in at the point. That's the group for Utah right now. Now here's Whiteside.
Gabe Vincent. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Pascal. Pass to Whiteside. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Vincent. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Hero with it. Rebound, Utah. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Utah leading.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Pascal can't hit. Well, the Heat's shooting just under 40% from the field. Pass to Strus. Here's Vincent. Now here's Hero. Clock at 4. The turnaround jumper. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Pascal. Clarkson outside. Back to Pascal from the corner. That one's wide left.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Hero on the wing. Here's Dedmon, defended by Whiteside. Dedmon inside. Whiteside on him. Here's Vincent. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And there's the lob, and it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Whiteside.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Ingles against Hero. To the inside. Stolen by Whiteside. Ingles passes to Pascal. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Here's Vincent. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Dedmon.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Strus. Here's Vincent. He's covered by Clarkson. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Whiteside.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. To the wing on the left. Down low. Here's Dedmon. Second chance effort. And Whiteside with a block. And they get it back. Pass to Morris. Here's Vincent. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Gay.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Now Clarkson. 1:07 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Strus. And again, the Heat missing. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Pascal. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. And the Jazz lead by 8.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Vincent. He's covered by Clarkson. To end the drought. Count it for Vincent.
Gabe Vincent.
And the Jazz with possession here. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Clarkson, right side. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Clock at 6. Pass to Pascal. Fires from deep. And Hero grabs the board. Here's Vincent. He's covered by Clarkson. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Not going to go that time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Jazz up by 6.
Sam, your Jazz dancer.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Setting the floor for the Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Victor Oladipo is out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Lowry. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Conley with the ball. Picked up by Lowry. The 3 from Mitchell. Right side Conley. And he's going for the oop here. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Adebayo. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Conley against Lowry. Outside Mitchell. Stolen by Lowry. Left side Tucker. Lowry, no good. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Outside Bogdanovich. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Well, no hesitation from Bogdanovich in the catch-and-shoot situation. Beautiful.
Lowry against Conley. Outside Butler. For 3, Oladipo nails it from beyond the arc.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Now here's Conley. Outside for Mitchell. Inside. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
That's just big-time playmaking ability from Donovan Mitchell. This guy working the defense to create a shot opportunity.
Conley against Lowry. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing, right side. Here's Tucker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Conley passes to Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Now, this guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Now here's Adebayo. Lowry, right side. Tucker drives it in. Out to Lowry. From deep. O'Neal pulls it in. Utah's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pass to Gobert. Beyond the arc. And O'Neal good for 3. And the Jazz lead by 14.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And it's Gobert with a rebound. On offense, here's Utah. They're on an 11-3 run. Mitchell finds Gobert. Back to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Heat. Fast break Miami. Lowry left side. Adebayo. It's good on the putback.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Jazz.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Donovan Mitchell.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
And here are the Heat now. The Jazz making their last shot. They grab their own miss. Adebayo. And he makes it on the layup.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Conley with the ball, guarded by Adebayo. And it's Gobert penetrating to the middle. Bogdanovic. Adebayo grabs the board. And here's Miami. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Over Mitchell. Butler can't get it to go. Bogdanovic with it. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch.